Alright guys, welcome back to Megaman X. This time, like I said, we're going to take on Sting Chameleon. As you can see, his level is in some sort of rainforest thing. If you go to the map, that's where all the trees are. And then his specs, he's 5.8 feet tall, he weighs 169 pounds, and he attacks with Chameleon Sting and Iron Tongue. Honestly, Megaman X isn't that difficult of a game. If you've never played a Megaman X game before, or if you're used to some of the amenities the newer ones have, it can be a little difficult. So as you can see here, there's these little pools of water. It's not really evident now. Honestly, of all the stages that can be changed by defeating a certain Maverick first, this is honestly one that has the least amount of notable changes to it. Mainly that it really only affects majorly one part of the level, and it's only useful so that you can get a certain item. So yeah, like I said, normally you wouldn't know that there's anything down there, but if you just sort of slide down there slowly, you can see. And there's these little blocks here. You need the boots to break these. Now, there is an upgrade here. As you can see, there's a heart tank over there. Normally, if you haven't defeated Launch Octopus first, this would not be flooded. So you need the buoyancy that you get from being underwater to make this jump. It's just not possible without it. So that allows us to get a heart tank, and we're actually right by the level 2nd collectible as well. So let's go get that while we're here. So instead of going down to get the heart tank, if you just, let's get that first. If you just climb this green wall up here, as you can see there's rocks flying down below, we'll be able to see the cause of it in just a second here. And it's this big green robot guy that kinda resembles Otto from the classic series. I remember there being fan theories years ago saying that like he's Otto or something, but he is an optional sub-boss. You don't ever have to fight him, but defeating him opens up the way where we get the second item in this stage. So if you're going for 100% completion, you have to fight him. He's only vulnerable in the tiny most spot in his head, and he's pretty slow. His attacks are really telegraphed. He just takes a while to defeat because he's got a lot of health. So let's see if I can speed this up by using... I don't want to use all of my torpedoes. I'll need those later. Let's try Tornado. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't hit him high enough, so the shots are just getting nulled. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't fire it high enough. Still didn't fire it high enough. I didn't think that would be high enough. Yeah, he takes a while to defeat because he just has a lot of health. Yeah, when he starts smoking like that, you know you've nearly got him. Let's try. Yeah, it disperses when it hits walls. Let's try Electric Spark. Yeah, if he catches you with that claw, he just throws you. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so you're really not in much danger of dying to this guy. He's not very strong. He just has a lot of health. It doesn't normally take this long for me to kill him, but I was just trying other weapons against him, because I never have before. Maybe see if it was faster to take him out. Okay, there we go. Now that he's finally dead, we get a capsule pop up out of the ground. And this is the third of the 4th capsules that we have found so far. So this capsule contains body armor. It, just like what Light says, it reduces damage by 50%. So you take once you get this, you take half damage from attacks. So basically, in effect, doubles my health bar. So it's very useful. It doesn't do anything else, but it really helps improve your survivability, especially towards the final areas of the game. There are some bosses that can deal a ton of damage to you if you're unlucky to get hit by them. In fact, I believe there are some attacks, if you don't have armor and you're at this default health value, it will kill you in one hit. So yeah, now when he takes damage, he just kind of like crosses his arms in front of him instead of flying back with his arms at his side to show that he's taking less damage. So yeah, those are the collectibles in this stage. The rest of it's pretty straightforward. Just ignore him, get the 1-up, get in the right armor. This section's... I didn't mean to jump out of it. Thankfully, we can just jump out. Damn it. Section over here. Yeah, if you kill him before he jumps in his armor, you can take it for yourself. But not much point because you're at the end of the level right there. So yeah, this level isn't very long. It's just... it's got that mini-boss fight that makes things take a little longer. So we're on to the boss of this stage, Sting Chameleon. And that's this kind of shtick right there, so he'll go invisible and teleport throughout the fight. Sting Chameleon, honestly, is the hardest of the 8 Mavericks, mainly because his attacks are very unpredictable. I'm going to try to do it without exploiting his weakness, which I do have. Yeah, that Iron Tongue comes out really fast, and if you're just not in a good spot when he uses it... yeah. His Chameleon Sting right there, if you're just standing in the corner and he's at the very end corner, you can dodge it just by standing there, and then jump up there and hit him again. I used to have a lot of problems with Sting Chameleon when I was younger. This attack right here where he rains spikes from the ceiling really sucks because it is random. You don't have much notice to dodge, and if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're just going to take hits. That's kind of unavoidable, but thankfully we do have the body armor, so we've got the damage reduction. I mean, you can kind of see where he's moving around just by looking where the screen shimmers, but sometimes he does completely and totally go off screen. Yeah, he's going to do that spike thing again. Managed to avoid getting hit that time. I wish I could have said that was some super skills right there, but that was entirely down to luck. Yeah, when he's doing the spikes, just try to hit him as many times as you can, because that's the most vulnerable he's going to be. Wow, I managed to do 2. Yeah, as long as you're standing in the corner, that Chameleon Sting will always come out with that same pattern. And just like that, he's done for. So we get Chameleon Sting. This is just basically just another sort of projectile that goes off in 3 directions, so it's useful to hit enemies above or slightly below you. Much like with Eagle stage, we've collected everything in his stage, so we won't have to come back here at a later time. Next, we're going to take on Boomer Kwagner. His stage is going to be the only one that we're not going to get anything in the first visit. His stage only has 1 item, and we can't get it without using his own item, or at least not that I know of. So, yeah, we're going to do him next, because his level is pretty cool, and the boss is pretty simple. So I'll catch you guys on the next episode.